açúcar, tempero e tudo que há de bom. Estes foram os ingredientes escolhidos para criar as garotinhas perfeitas. Mas o professor Otoni acidentalmente acrescentou um ingrediente extra na mistura: o elemento. E assim nasceram as meninas super poderosas.
Welcome back to OtakuDaiKun. Dai here, and it's time for another batch of Type Moon memes. Including the intro, I've compiled a whopping 69 memes from Twitter, Reddit, and my own Discord. As usual, I try to give credit, but if one of yours comes by without any, let me know in the comments so we can celebrate your creativity. With that out of the way, let's dive in. If Morgan can combine ingredients for the fairy nights, surely BB can do the same. Though in this case, it seems like she's making herself. I can totally imagine Mordred saying, "Are we there yet?" They're all just one pinprick away from total chaos. Nobody is born cool, except of course, people who grail their bronze servants. Maybe I should do that for Matahari. Too bad her sucking so much isn't a good thing, not in this context. This is what it looks like when you take your summer servants along for the main story. The very gods of Olympus, defeated by a scantily clad girl with a squirt gun. That's what makes video games great. Just imagine if your servant portraits changed to reflect how many buffs they have. How the hell do you even get so many attack ups on Gareth? Something tells me that if you did this to Kiara, she'd end up with an Ahegao. In Finn's case, he might as well go all Super Saiyan. Or He-Man. I have the power! You see, I'm the successor to the Tohsaka family, so I need to be a perfect honor student or I won't be able to face my father in heaven. Oh, Reen, there's no way your dad made it to heaven. Dude's lucky if he can polish Satan's shoes. I got stoned in Massachusetts. As for Abby, if there truly is a loving and just God, she deserves nothing but divine head pats. I'm still a skeptic, though. The church is a safe place. Oh, really? Then either Kirei's endorsed by God, or God can't even oversee his own hiring protocol. In general, never trust the church in a JRPG. Perhaps you're hard of hearing. I'm a saint. I would never punch anyone. Tarask had never heard such bullshit before. Not even the hot ones are safe from that stigma. I dare you to name me one truly virtuous priest in anime. Just one. I can fix him, says the woman who is even worse than he is. You know, sometimes being broken is what helps people truly appreciate each other. They say we see on clouds what we most want. What do you see, babe? Oh, I see us together forever. Aww. Yeah, right. What craft essence would you like to see made into a full costume or servant? I'd say Summer Atalante. How fake chubby girls look when real chubby girls come at them. Yeah, the terms chubby or thick can refer to some plump thighs, all the way to morbid obesity. Jinako here and Enik from Nikke both have a completely different appeal from this girl. Life is low-key beautiful. I just have a lot of hate in my heart. You can't exactly help it either. This is why you don't screw over innocent people to avoid your own sins. You belong in a museum. You look like a painting from the Renaissance. Renaissance? Cessance? You mean the Renaissance? Yes! That's so sweet. That's when you know it's time to fire your autocorrect or go read a book before acting all intellectual. Speaking of paintings though, I love when Fate redraws actual historic imagery. It's so damn clever. Meanwhile, all the normies start losing their shit trying to find those actual historical figures online. You know, Google's actually pretty good about this. It took me 15 pages scrolling through the search Nero to find a reference to Fate, and it was Danboru of all places. On Google Images, you get Nero from Devil May Cry before our beloved Uma. Booby traps? Sure. I would easily fall into a trap if I saw boobs. Despite being interviewed individually, all 4 gave the same exact response. Strangely, I find Hakunon to be the most believable. I betcha Shiro only fell into a trap to save said boobs, or the girl they're connected to. I want to be an evil wizard, but I keep choosing kindness. Does anyone have advice? Yeah, it's called Stop Thinking About Your Boyfriend's Abs. He's cast his own sort of spell on you. Oops, all collabs, even the ones that have no full story of their own. Leave it to Nasu to give more plot to cameos than they do in their own respective narratives. I'm looking at you, Fate Requiem. KYS stands for Kissing Your Sister. Really? I just thought people were being mean to me. On my moral compass, this is a lot less toxic. Still pretty toxic, though. It's pretty odd to describe a visual novel as difficult from a gameplay perspective, but if you're illiterate, that pretty much seals the deal. No wonder everyone wants to start with an anime. Today I screwed up when I suggested that my friends and I sleep together. TLDR, I suggested that my friends and I have a threesome, since we were all virgins with no one else to sleep with. My suggestion inspired my friends to sleep with each other and leave me out of it. Now, I'm both a virgin and a third wheel. Poor Alice. Maybe next time you should bring this up before trying to kill your roommates. Let's go! Bowser has no fucking clue what's coming for him. For real, Shiki does have his own princess in a castle somewhere. This should be a minigame like Elia's Castle. I'd play the shit out of that. Same goes for this. Cielvania, Rondo of Keys. I don't think Castlevania has ever gone with this kind of art style. Do you like my silly hat? You are an enemy of Christ. Duly noted. Jesus hates beanies. Got it. If you don't love me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. While the novel is better, at least Arcuade at her worst was voiced by Michelle Ruff. I like the calmness of her voice, but I don't think she fits with Arcuade's more bubbly side. After all, Arcuade's a gamer now, and she's about to kick off the adpocalypse. No, don't do it! I'd like to think YouTube would be a much better place if PewDiePie kept his mouth shut. Then again, I won't be satisfied until we can get away with this on stream. There are actually far worse things that get advertised on YouTube. You'd think advertisers would be held to the same standard as the videos they advertise on. Nope. Whoa, is that Arcuade from FGO? Tsukihime fans screaming internally. Hey, it could be worse. I fear the day I hear some kid say, "It's Miku from Fortnite." Her scales are white, as if they're a symbol of herself. My pulse races. I forget I'm in the Jurassic period. White woman spotted, I growl audibly. Oh shit, and here I thought Tapeo wasn't a predator. Then again, he did get a taste for blood when fighting Ort. Now, he may well be a killing machine. Didn't even need to take off his glasses either. In this case, Aoko's proud that Tapeo made his own glasses. Now she doesn't have to steal from her sister. Arcuade picks up a cat off the street. Can you teach me some gestures? No, but I can sleep all day. Fair enough. Is this how Neko Arc was born? I would expect more madness or something. Here at Type Moon, we love cats. Usually. This one cat in particular is an abomination. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Are you trying to tell me that Neko died for our sins? Ugh, looks more like she's the epitome of sin to me. Quite the convincing edit, I must say. Ew, the Nekonomicon. Since it's a cat we're talking about, perhaps it could be a soft, snuggly book with floofy fur? No? Okay. Get real, cat. Oh, well damn, I didn't think you'd take it literally. I must say, one of these is significantly less horrifying than the other. Dude, I found the freakiest game, where you make the choices for your character, and you can make them do anything. Don't play in public. The very first game like this that I found was a flash game on Newgrounds called Ganguro Girl. I remember one of my classmates about to beat the game at school, right in eyeshot of the teacher. Had to let him know this game had a happy ending. Great stuff. Now it's just a matter of finding the wrong video on YouTube. Oh no, now everyone will know that I like anal too. You know, despite it being defenseless, Shiro never did go for any butt stuff with Rin. CL is based, though I suppose this is why we don't have any H scenes in the remake. She's too embarrassed. Check out this cosplayer selling doujinshi of himself. Wait, did you say him? From what I can see here, that's very impressive. I'm not gay, it's just that my type is a woman with joystick DLC. Naturally, there's a doujin with this very premise. Too bad all that yaoi says otherwise. What do you think about this? Nice! Don't tell me she's like 5 or something. She? That's right, age isn't the issue here. Still, I wouldn't be surprised to find some auntie on Twitter seeing this image and calling it lolly bait. When you tease such a glorious piece of artwork. Why? Why would you do that? Some might say that teasing is the ultimate aphrodisiac. Perhaps, but that's never an excuse for censorship. Hey, is it really worth it? Suddenly, the Golden City has a whole new meaning. If it actually tastes like pineapple soda, I'll try it, unless it's warm. Ugh. How to straighten your BF through pegging. That sounds like a direct contradiction. Unlock the good ending by using the strap. I'm pretty sure Shiro's expression indicates this doesn't work. So, you finally made it to this village then. All that's left is to fight. I will not run, nor will I hide. You need to be careful. We can see your panties. How naive would you have to be to actually get embarrassed by this? Surely she saw this coming. Hey, Nitocris, it looks like the internet has found a new way to mummify people. Huh? You're saying they're supposed to die on their own first? Oh, well at least they died with a smile. Saber's dating profile. I just want a long john, fast and discreet. Merlin hits up her DMs. I think I have what you're looking for. Perfect. Where do you want to meet up? How about that rock with a sword in it? Fine by me. Technically, if that sword were still in the rock, then Artoria would be 15. Merlin shouldn't be too surprised to see Chris Hansen in Camelot. When the game starts getting hard, so I start mashing buttons. My controller's all, won't you be a little more gentle with me? Someone should make a controller that moans. If a controller could press charges for that, I'd be behind bars. What Type Moon protagonist is the best at throating? We need to know. I know you don't care about FGO, but fun fact, Ritsuka has no gag reflex. In Lost Belt 7, they eat a cucumber whole. You're going to eat that without even cutting it? Can a human body even withstand that? Sure it can, Mashu. Follow my lead. Tezcatlipoca? I'm sick of you! Can't you take anything seriously? But David, that's too serious! Dude, this is a story with talking dinosaurs. It can only get so serious. The very moment Kukulkan's banner dropped, a horde of ninja all came charging, Saint Quartz and tickets in hand. Why Naruto, though? Is this really an official frame? So sloppy. It barely has any shading. Know the rules at work. When Ort comes to ravage the area, consider it a kind-hearted gesture. If a certain Chaldean master comes to save the planet, though, lock him out and punish him as an enemy of humanity. The Earth's will sure has a broken sense of priorities. Oh well, we need to kill Ort either way. Question is, which servants do you cast out into the fire first? Surely none of the cute ones. I ask of you, are you my doctor? This moment has really gone down in anime fame. I see it homaged everywhere these days. I ask of you, are you forklift certified? Who do you think I am, Ryo Hazuki? Me on Valentine's Day. Aw, so sweet. Yup, that's me. Oh, yeah, that happens too. Just remember that Romani got to try out some of Da Vinci's inventions, if you know what I mean. My type is whatever this is. What is the best way to describe this? Flabbergasted? Outraged feral shark in heat? What do you think? What the internet made me expect of Servants' Heights. Oh yeah, come get some, Dommy Mommy, versus what I see now after checking the wiki. I blame women's obsession with height and the insecurity it instills in men. Ain't no way a harem self-insert is gonna be shorter than his babes. King Protea's an obvious exception. Look at that version of myself, so filled with light, it makes me want to vomit. I agree, right? So true. Ironically, I like how Jean is such an insane tease that it makes Jolter look innocent by comparison. That, and something tells me Emiya and his alter wouldn't be that opposed to each other. Master literally wants only one thing, but it's impossible. All of our fallen friends. Sure, they can't come back to life, but Ashia, Dolmen, and Ord can persist like cockroaches. It's not fair. NASA officials report a 2.3% chance of an asteroid hitting Earth in 2032. So, you're telling me we're more likely to be struck by a meteor than I am to get my fucking 5-star? It seems the dark and deadly vastness of space is more accommodating than your typical gacha game. Speaking of space, I was born too early to explore it. I was born too late to explore the Earth. Instead, I'm stuck in the void, watching reruns of the BB channel for all eternity. No amount of panty shots, deliberate or otherwise, could make that interesting forever. Or could it? Yo, I'm about to go fight. I'll post the video after. Nah, I got my ass beat, bruh. I'm not posting that shit. Well, at least he's being honest about it. Don't be intimidated. Just try imagining her in her underwear. Oh no, she's hot! The irony here is that she's even more powerful without the armor. Though for OP, it's still a very different type of intimidating. And for our last meme, something silly. Senpai, you forgot your chalky milk! Mashu, did you return from the grave just to bring me this? You're too kind. Thanks for watching this to the end. Be sure to let me know which of these memes is your favorite. Until next time, celebrate your fandom. I want to give a special shout out to all my $10 and up supporters. VideoGamer75, Dante Pendragon, Stephen Elak, Otaku Mom, Mystic Samurai 1983, Freebrick, Alexis Yukio Gomez Yamato, Lunarworks, Link Pendrago, Olympian Doll, Observer Bellis, James Hewitt, Uncanny EXP, Crow Calum, Saul Soto, Tristan Riggin, Major, Winter's Edge, Sneer Cachette, Dionysus, Caitlin P, Sogai CH, Sith Lord 906, Vladimir Ovna, The Taz 96, Kengo X 77, and Alistair Bernadotte. Thank you all so much.